Is it a reminder to his ex-wife about what she might be missing? Or is it simply the most appropriate shape for coming after Virgin? Think about it. What's up, you scholars of enlightenment? So why did Jeff Bezos' rocket look like that? Well, before we get started, please remember to smash that like button, subscribe, and set up notifications, because without your support, hard-hitting science like this just isn't getting to those who need it. Those being people in loveless marriages and the porn-obsessed.
Wow, it looks like a giant...
Johnson. Yes, sir.
Now, the Blue Origin launch a couple of weeks back was fascinating and showed millions around the globe that their dreams of going into space might not be as far off as they seem, especially if your brother owns a successful online ebook store. And if you didn't crack a smile at Wally Funk finally getting up into space, I honestly don't know if you have a heart. I mean, look at that face. But why did Bezos' New Shepard rocket have such a distinctive shape?
It looks like a giant dick.
Is he overcompensating?
You know who else had a chode? Galileo.
Is it a nod to all those Amazon employees who are pissing in bottles? Is it a reminder to his ex-wife about what she might be missing? Or is it simply the most appropriate shape for coming after Virgin? Think about it.
You're sick. So, I see, something is wrong with you.
Yeah.
You have a problem and you should have yourself checked.
Yeah.
After all, Virgin Galactic Spaceship 2 didn't have anything like such an eye-watering design, despite the company's owner being a particularly wealthy dick. It actually turns out that there are a lot of economic and physics-based reasons why having a rocket with such a shape is highly desirable. Of course, this package, pun completely intended, is being launched into space, and therefore a generally aerodynamic legacy design with a rounded tip and a narrow shaft is very sensible.
You know aerodynamics? A rocket takes off into the sky.
Many rockets in the past have had at least a partial hammerhead design, including notably Lockheed Martin's Atlas V rocket.
This is a certified hood classic.
However, the exacerbation of the phallic-like properties of Bezos' rocket is a function of its specific purpose and the individual optimization of the capsule and booster to fulfill that purpose. The New Shepard is essentially a joyride to the very edge of space, the Kármán line, essentially allowing wealthy tourists to see that the Earth isn't flat. Maximizing the width and overall volume of the capsule allows 6 people to fit inside in relative comfort, maximizing profits. And if I'm paying more than $250,000, I want some fucking legroom. Maximizing the capsule size also allows New Shepard to boast the largest windows of any craft in space, allowing passengers to see more laid out before them than a performance of Cardi B's WAP. In terms of physics, once the capsule is detached from the booster, its wide surface area also allows for greater stability during descent and an easier landing. Moving over to the optimization of the rocket booster, the rocket booster is only going suborbital as well. Despite its design, it won't be going into any black holes.
That's nasty.
So it doesn't need to carry as much fuel as, say, a spacecraft bound for the orbiting International Space Station, like SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket. Since Bezos' rocket is only aiming for the Kármán line, its engineers have cut down the height and girth of New Shepard's booster shaft, reducing weight and likely reducing drag. Putting these disparate optimizations of the capsule and rocket shaft together, we see that a phallus is really the only way to go. Although it's fair to say that Blue missed a trick by not adding literal blue balls.
The more I've thought about it, the less I've come to believe that there's any excuse for it whatsoever.
So that's why a giant member is flying up into the sky. But will we see more crotch rockets from Bezos and Blue? Well, likely only in the form of more suborbital New Shepard flights. Blue Origin's next rocket, named New Glenn, is designed to reach orbit and not carry passengers to suborbit. So it looks more like a bullet than a penis. So, very sadly for many, New Shepard will likely be the most titillating rocket we see from Blue and Bezos. And like most of my relationships, the use of a penis will get phased out for the use of a bullet. I want to know what you think, because you're the scholars of enlightenment that I do this for. So please take a moment, if you wish, to let me know down in the comment section. And if you like this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, setting up notifications, and sharing this video more widely. I can't tell you how much these simple actions help me out and how much I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being scientific. Thanks for being bad.